In a world full of cubing news, stories, challenges, videos, and ideas, there's a whole lot to discover and unpack. Except for this week. I'm kidding. There's so much more to talk about, not only just for this week, but for next weekend when Timon and Yihang come to the United States. We've already talked about that last episode if you want to see our discussion about that. But now, today, we're going to discuss a whole bunch of things that happened this week and the past weekend in between our podcast episodes. Today, we'll be talking about Nicholas Archer's 7.95 OH world record average. We'll talk about Radomil's 19.67 FMC world record mean, besting God's number. We'll talk about our recent merch expansion on Clicky Studios, sponsoring Alex Bohack, and our expansion into the Southeast region. We're going to be bringing back Guess the Cuber with an all-improved new format that makes it more fast-paced. And then finally, we're going to go over our personal cubing achievements and endeavors. We'll talk a little bit more about that because, they're compared to the 3x3 world record average happening on our last episode, there's a little bit less to discuss, mostly because Yihang and Timo didn't compete this past weekend. But they will be competing next weekend at PB and Palisades on March 8th, and on Liberty Science Center on March 16th. At least Yihang will, Timon will not be there. And then after that, we'll have a podcast episode for you guys so we can discuss all the chaos that happened. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are too.
I would be more excited if I could attend, but unfortunately, I live.
Oh, I forgot to introduce the hosts, by the way. This is Ryan, and that's Will.
Hi.
And,
what's up?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I usually do that. I was going through the intro and I was like, "Dang, I'm missing something," and then I realized that's what I was missing. So
neither of us remembered. So.
Yeah, I had. Speaking of Yihang, by the way, I think like 7 people think I'm Yihang now because I appeared on SpeedCube NZ's CubeCast, which was a great honor, but the thumbnail, I'm assuming Mike made it, it says he's here, and the title was Yihang is coming to America to win, and it's just me in the thumbnail. It's just me from the PAC, the Pennsylvania Champs live stream, and it looks like I'm Yihang. Which is funny.
You're finally here.
And I don't want that to change at all. So, thanks, Mike. That's incredible. Do not change the thumbnail, please. I want people to think I'm good at something. Okay.
All right, so our first topic on the list is Nicholas Archer's 795 OH world record average. Sub 8 first time, and the average was actually BPA with a 649 on the last solve, which is pretty wild to come in clutch with that. So this is pretty big. Second barrier, of course, and sub 8 on normal 3x3 is already pretty good to get you podiums in plenty of regions in the world with 2 hands, and now it's done it with 1. So
yeah,
it's really impressive.
I struggle to get sub 8s as a top level, as not a top level keeper, but as someone who just podiumed at my last comp in 3x3, which was pretty cool. Sub 8 is it's hard. It's not easy. Even some of the top level cubers can't pull it off 100% every time, and to think that someone can do it with 1 hand, for a sustained amount of time for 5 solves, that's an insane achievement. And we talk about these barriers all the time, but I feel like this is going a little unnoticed, maybe, because even though it just happened a week ago, I kind of forgot about it.
If I'm gonna be honest, I forgot it even happened at all. But yeah,
there has been. Sorry.
No, you're good.
There has been a lot. I guess maybe it's because these records are not breaking something that's been standing for a while, because they've just been slowly coming down. But there's been quite a few recent OH world records.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, for probably the reason I forgot. But honestly, as somebody who doesn't even have a sub 8 single at home with 2 hands, It's cool to see, but like, dang, I need to practice.
Yeah, we got to work on that, Ryan.
But I have been told that like I've been told by someone who mains OH that I mean Rue is basically cheats for one-handed solves.
Yeah,
So I mean I'm sure it plays a part, but also the fact that this average was BPA, like maybe the mindset wasn't necessarily like you weren't starting the average thinking of world record. You know, you're starting with two mid eights and then two mid sevens. So like BPA is possible, but how likely is it? With nerves and stuff. But and then just drops best solved by a full second. And it's just crazy. I don't know if scrambles really. I don't know how lucky they were for Rue because I'd never used Rue in my life, but it's very impressive.
I've maybe done a grand total of 2 Rue solves ever, just to like give it a shot. So, but yeah, I actually didn't know that like Rue was good for OH because in my mind it was like, oh, M moves aren't fantastic, but
yeah. That's
you learn something
that's
every
sort of
day.
like the mindset that a lot of like first, like at least when I was first cubing, I was like, well, there's M moves, but it's when you do OH, it's a little bit different. If you get really good at those M moves, then it's just more move efficient. I guess that's the sort of the trade off.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, I'm impressed. Is this a revolution? I don't. I feel like I it's not where we get to the point where we see someone go with the Rue method and then everyone's going to be switching over, sort of like 7 Simul. There's already been success in 3x3 OH and Rue. It's just the thing is that CFOP is just so embedded in people's minds for two-handed solving. They don't want to learn a new method because objectively Rue is not good for two-handed, but or at least not to the top level cubers. But for OH, you can get a world record with it. So we'll see where it goes, but I don't see any like big breakthroughs in everyone has to solve OH with Rue now because it's really
No.
something only top level cubers do, I think.
Yeah, and the past 3 world records have just been incremental. I mean, it went from 809 to 803, and now 795. Like you said, there's not really breakthroughs. It's just getting refined.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so unk with cubing that I remember back when ZZ was seen as like the better method for OH, like back in like 2017 and 18, like
Oh
yeah,
gosh, it's easy.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
Yeah. That's an old one.
I think the only ZZ cuber I've ever known was is Phil Yu.
I
No,
was
Color
just
for
about to
Pockets
say.
was ZZ.
Who?
Oh, okay.
Color for Pockets.
Oh, right.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's not cubing anymore, or at least I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, fair. All right, so the next topic we will be discussing is the is it 19.67 FMC world record mean, and this is a big milestone for FMC as it is finally sub God's number of 20.
We bested
FMC.
God's number.
We finally did it. But yeah, this was a very clutch mean as well because he had a 22 and a 20 to start, and then pulled off a 17 on solve 3 in order to actually get the mean, and along with that the 17 was NR for Poland. So yeah, I think I remember people have been talking about this for like years, like wondering if we'd ever get close, and now we're finally under it.
Yeah.
I kind of imagine. Sorry, you can go.
No.
I kind of imagine if you're doing that like mean, if he was thinking, oh boy, I got a 22 and a 20, I'm just gonna get like a 21 and I'll end it off there. But that 17 was probably more so lucky. Like, oh, I don't think he was expecting to get the world record like throughout the whole mean for sure. And also whenever sometimes on group chats we'll see someone have like a 19 and a 20 or something, and we're like, oh, maybe it could happen. Maybe it could happen.
Yeah.
Let's see what Sol Free is, and then Sol Free ends up being like a 22, and it's like, okay, it's disappointing, obviously. So this is kind of like the reverse happening, it was a bit unassuming at the start, and then 17. Wow. So that's why I think when I woke up today and I just saw it, I was like, what? Huh? Okay. So because it just happened all of a sudden, and yeah, I think that's really cool.
Yeah, and it's interesting what you said, Ryan, initially about like besting God's number because I mean, on paper, yes, it's sub 20, but I think there's two levels to it, to where the next one will be like all three solves are sub 20, and then that'll be like pure sub God's number, and that'll be like, I don't know. I think it'll be a pretty big milestone as well. Even if this record goes down before that's hit, or if that isn't a world record, I think it'll still be a monumental mean.
No, I agree with you on that. It's just like, first time is always like the more exciting time for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, is there a pure sub 5 average? There probably is, but you know what I mean? Like that, it's like along that kind of deal in terms of like talking like about like big milestones like that. Because I remember when the first sub 4 3x3, or not sub 4, first sub 5 3x3 average happened, everybody was like going crazy about it, and then yeah, maybe we'll see that if we ever get pure sub God's number, like this kind of hype around it, but we'll see.
Yeah, definitely interested to see where that goes. Do we mention the elephant in the room? The what happened in June 2024?
We don't need to.
No, we don't need to. Hey, it's possible. I mean, we it happened before, but under weird circumstances. But that I think now it tells people.
Ryan finally got it. I saw his face go like, that.
Yeah, I was kind of like, what are they talking about? And then I got it.
You don't know him? Okay, I don't want to mention his name because it's like we don't need.
No,
we don't
I
need
know,
to
I
talk
know, I
about
know.
it, but like that was possible. No one's doubting the legitimacy of this one. Hopefully we'll see someone best God's number again. But
there's no need to question the validity when it comes from Poland. I mean, Polish scrambles, right?
this is a legitimate record. Period. So that was definitely a subject though when people were discussing this meme. Like, but
it always is with FMC records at this point, but I think hopefully it'll fade away because these guys are really good at what they do.
Now it will fade away probably because
I don't think they should be judged or whatever.
Yep. So maybe it'll come back in 9 years. We'll see. But okay. Will, what the hell is that?
Oh, this? Well,
Yeah.
this is old. This is old Clicky Studios merch. This is ancient. We have so much new stuff for you guys.
That's right.
What we got, Carter?
We got t-shirts, hoodies, water bottles, and stickers, and we also have we're gonna create a collection started by Eric, who's our designer. I designed most of the merch this time, but I think Eric made the jersey, which is, first of all, I think it's incredible. I think no bias. I think it's my favorite piece of like cubing merch, other than like I don't know, cubicle jackets. It's the only.
Okay.
It's the only equivalent. But
really,
I think
no.
cubicle jackets looked cool back in their day, and then they stopped making them.
I mean, those things are like so iconic that even people today talk about them. So
yeah, white jackets. That's
yeah.
Anyway,
but that you own.
Yeah, that I own. Clicky Studios is pretty cool. Anyway, we got that. You could still buy those, by the way. You can buy them customized. They're still up for sale. But we also have drawstring bags and mats and hoodies and shirts that look pretty cool. And Eric designed a really cool t-shirt. Why did you just fling it in the back? Eric just designed a really cool t-shirt that's only for sale for the month of March, and it's not coming back for April or May or June because we're planning on making some new designs for those months. So if you really like that design, make sure to buy it. We have a special discount, by the way, too. If you buy over $50 worth of merch, type in the code stickers50 and you will get 1 free sticker sheet. So it's pretty cool, right?
I did not know that. I might need to get the stickers.
Yeah. Also, we tried experimenting with our merch. The products you see are the ones that we ended up selling. But Ryan, do you want to see? Do you want to show us some of the failed products?
They're not failed. They're glorious. I don't know what you mean by
This needs explaining, by the way.
these are the best things I've ever owned in my entire life. The Clicky Studios, as made up by Zach Rydell, are
Zach
the best thing.
Zach called it click. Okay, that's actually really funny.
Yeah. I was originally calling them the Clicky Force Ones, but I'm gonna have to start calling them the Clicky Studios.
Yeah, I saw.
But yeah,
I saw the.
Those things are mad comfortable. Not gonna lie.
I saw the Clicky Studios, on Zach's Insta story, and I was like, okay. That was never.
Do we mention the sweatpants?
We're not mentioning the sweatpants. That's an inside joke. That's an inside joke I want to keep inside. But the Clicky Studios, those were never meant to be sold to the general public. I made them as a joke on a Discord call while I was designing the merch. And Ryan's like, "Can I buy them?" And I'm like, "I mean, yeah, but like, do you want to?" And he's like, "Yes, I want to." And I'm like, "Okay." So there they are in the dorm. So
all I'm saying is I got 4 PRs yesterday because of them. So they will be forever.
Correlation is not causation. I mean, you could have just worn them, and then you could have worn like clown shoes, and you might have gotten the same PRs. But
no, that's not how that works.
Has anyone tried that?
Yeah.
New video idea. I wore a clown costume to Pretzel Mania, and I saw how many PRs I got.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
I almost said an R there. I might as well scare children. Anyway, don't do that. Okay. Let's just move on to the next segment and talk about our Southeast expansion. I'm not even doing transition music for this one because they're correlated to basically the same thing. Alex Bohack is now sponsored by Clicky Studios. Let's give a round of applause to that. Even though that none of you guys can hear that. So Alex Bohack is a cuber from the Southeast, and we chose him just because he's an incredible guy. I met him before NAC. I met him before I started Clicky Studios. Yes? No? Maybe so? I don't know. Around the same time. He's such a nice guy. He's such a funny guy too. And yeah, he actually we had this no, I'm gonna keep that joke. I have so many like jokes I just keep with people. I'm gonna keep that joke to myself. Anyway, so Alex, great guy from the Southeast, and we did a live stream, Charlotte Winter 2025. This is before we sponsored Bohack, and I saw his solving, and the team. We talked and we were like, we want to sponsor Alex because he's sort of like the future of the Southeast. He's the best investment we can make. So that's why we got him there. And yeah, you'll see him wearing some Clicky merch. You'll see him supporting Clicky Studios, and hopefully we'd love to come back there and live stream in the Southeast again. Southeast champs? No, we don't.
No.
I have school. My school ends like really late, like only like a week.
Yeah,
like literally the same week as Worlds, which is.
I think you'd have to fly to Southeast champs.
Yeah.
Nah, you can do that drive.
Dude, I don't.
It's like 10 hours. I'd do it.
I'm on a. Permit.
It's like 8 hours.
I can't. I'm on a permit right now, so. Yeah, it's only 10 hours. I mean, it's like not that big of a deal. And
but yeah, it's super exciting that we're getting that we now have both Alex and Carson as sponsors, as sponsored people for us.
Sponsories.
And hopefully we can start doing a little bit more content with them and work with them because that would be exciting.
Yeah, we gotta get Carson on a podcast, or Alex, actually.
Both of them.
Oh, that would actually be pretty cool. Okay, and now we're doing Guess the Cuber. We have a new, awesome, really cool version where I have a timer on the bottom, right? So we can do this a little bit faster. So we have, for the new rules of the game, we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to guess the Cuber. So it has to be yes or no questions. They have to be answered in a good amount of time. And whoever gets the Cuber wins a point. If you guys don't win any points, you're fired. All right? Got it? Okay.
Got
Will does not like that. Because he's bad at this game.
All
right.
No.
Will, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Well, actually, you're just asking questions to me, so it's gonna go that way. Well, I mean, it's probably different.
So I am asking you.
I'm asking you questions. Okay.
Okay. Well,
Round 1. I am asking you questions. Ryan asks me questions. Let's do this.
Got it.
Do you have your Cuber?
Is that your first question?
No,
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Is your Cuber from America?
No.
Is your Cuber from Europe?
No.
Oh, God. Is your Cuber from Asia?
No.
So he's from Is your Cuber from Oceania?
Yeah.
All right. Is your Cuber from Australia?
Yes.
Okay. Is your Cuber Felix Zembex?
No.
All right. It's not that easy. Is your Cuber still around today, like cubing and like putting up good performances?
I would say no.
Ooh, okay. So it's not like Chegan's or someone like that. It's is your Cuber Joan Brewster?
No.
Okay. Actually, Joe's probably putting up good stuff. Felix, was your Cuber relevant in 2019?
2019. Yes.
Is your Cuber Jaden McNeil?
Yes.
Yes, I knew it. All right, that's 1 point for me. Okay.
All right. I guess he's still putting up FMC stuff, but
Yeah,
anyway.
but like he's not nearly as relevant as he was before, I think.
Right.
Sorry, Jaden.
Calling him irrelevant, I see how.
I'm not calling him irrelevant. I'm just calling him. He had a peak and then it happens to everyone. Okay.
He's no longer like an amazing all-rounder.
All
Say
right.
that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ryan, are you ready? Because I have my Cuber in mind.
All right, I am ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Is your Cuber American?
Yes. Damn it.
Okay. Is your Cuber on the East Coast?
Yeah.
Is your Cuber from Mid Atlantic?
Yes. Oh boy.
Does your Cuber remain an N by N?
No, I don't think so.
Does your okay, so we need a side event. Does your Cuber remain Pura?
No.
Does your Cuber remain Skewed?
I'd say so, yeah.
Is your Cuber Will?
Damn it. Yeah, he is.
Doug, there's like not really skew mains in the Mid-Atlantic.
Okay, maybe you guessed like Ryan
Zane doesn't main skew.
Ryan Hughes. Wait, no. Does he? Is he Skewman?
Let's see.
Damn. Okay.
What skew mains are there?
Yeah, there's. I should have thought this one through. Okay, Ryan gets a point. Fine. All right.
Just because they're good at skew doesn't mean they main the event.
Okay. So now it goes. Will asks Ryan questions.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell us about the time though, because you have the timer. We don't.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Is your Cuber from the United States of America?
Yes.
East Coast?
That's a good question. I'm gonna say actually no. I do know the answer. It's no. It's no. It's no. It's no. It's
Is your keeper from the south?
no.
Is your keeper Great Lakes area?
No.
Is your keeper West Coast?
Yes.
Why did
2
you have
minutes
to look
remaining.
at East Coast then? Okay. Does your keeper main an end by an event?
No.
Is your keeper an all-rounder?
No.
Okay. Does your keeper main Megaminx?
No.
Does your keeper main Squan?
No.
Does your keeper main Clock?
No.
What?
Is your keeper main Blind?
Yes.
Oh, I know who this is.
3 blinds?
No.
What? Is your keeper Graham Siggins?
Yes.
Yeah. That was easy. I think. Easier.
Let's
So
go.
Yeah,
everyone has a
I was about to say
point.
because he's good at 3-blind, but it's like that's not like his main event. So I was like,
Yeah. It's
was
like
like-
there's no 4 blind, 5 blind mains in
yeah.
West Coast.
I think I have mine. It could be it's going to be. It's harder than my last one. Okay.
All right.
All right. Ryan, are you ready?
I guess so.
Wait. Isn't it?
Mark, this is round 2,
Wait a second.
viewers.
Ryan, did you ask
audio
me
listener.
questions or was it?
No.
No,
Will
no,
asked
you
me
asked
questions.
Ryan questions.
Oh, okay. So doesn't Will ask me questions or?
No, because didn't Will ask you questions like first?
Oh wait, did you guess yourself?
Wait, no,
No, I
Ryan
guessed
already
it.
asked you questions.
Okay, yeah. Will, you're guessing me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I knew because I knew Will didn't ask himself. All right. Three,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Is your keeper from USA?
No,
Is your keeper from either American continents?
no,
Okay, is your keeper from Europe?
no,
Is your keeper from Asia?
no.
Is your keeper from Oceania?
Yes,
Is your keeper from New Zealand?
yes,
Is your keeper Sebastian Lee?
no.
Okay, that's gonna be a problem because I don't remember New
Uh-oh.
Zealand keepers.
Uh-oh. He could lose his job.
Is your keeper? No, I already got a point. Does your keeper remain an M by an event?
I don't know.
Get his WCA profile up. Like,
Hold on.
this is your job
Yes,
now. Like,
yes,
this
he
isn't
does.
even my job.
He does.
Okay. Does your keeper remain 3x3?
Yeah.
Who's from New Zealand? Uh, is your keeper above the age of? Actually, no. I think I know who it is, but I don't know his name.
Uh-oh. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute, 30 seconds elapsed already.
Like, I know who it is. I just don't know the name. I can see his face.
Have you seen his
and
face?
everything. He has black hair, right? Black brown hair.
No.
No. This is. All right.
30 seconds remaining.
I will criticize you if this is not someone that I should know.
Oh boy.
Because
25 seconds remaining.
yeah, no, it's just, I mean, no.
You're just gonna let the clock run down. I think you're guessing one. I'm gonna fire you. And this is gonna be the worst episode ever. 10.
You're gonna be the one that's
9,
wrong. Like,
8,
I don't.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buzz. Okay. It was Mike from Speak Cubing NZ.
Nope.
You're gonna guess that.
You
You're
are
gonna guess that.
unbelievable. You are unbelievable.
Did you think it was? Did you have like a thought in your mind it was him or no?
No. I didn't think content creator at all.
I've given you content creators before. I thought that was fair game. I thought that was fair.
Yeah, and it was like a disaster one when you picked Cubehead and we got it in the second guess.
Yeah, so I thought it would be easy, and I thought we could move on with the segment, but no. I told you it could. It's
You
either
are
cubers that we.
ridiculous.
It's cubers that we
You are
know
ridiculous.
because Clicky was on the show. Okay. I'm sorry. Do you want to run it back?
No.
All right. Okay. We sorry for the technical difficulty there. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go.
Is your cuber from the Americas?
Yes.
Are they from North America?
Yes.
Are they American?
Yeah.
All right. Are they from the East Coast?
Yeah.
All right. Are they from Mid-Atlantic?
Yes.
Is your cuber Carter Williams?
No.
That'd be lame.
Gosh, we're gonna get that over with.
2 minutes remaining.
Does your cuber main and end by N?
No.
Does your cuber main Megaminx?
No.
Does your cuber main Pyraminx?
Yes.
Oh.
Is your cuber Michael Nielsen?
No.
I'm trying to think. Is your cuber Olivia Kleiner?
No.
1 minute 30 remaining.
Do you know what state your cuber's from? Or like around?
I'm pretty sure.
All right.
I'm pretty sure I know.
All right. Is your cuber from Pennsylvania?
I think so.
Okay.
I can maybe confirm in a second.
I'll give you that second because I'm like
Yeah,
curious.
yeah.
1 minute remaining.
Yeah, from Pennsylvania.
They're from Pennsylvania. Who is a Pennsylvania person that does pyramids I didn't name?
Come on. 43 seconds remaining.
I'm thinking right now. I'm like funking real hard right now.
Oh wow, okay. 30 seconds
Carter, you
remaining.
know who this is, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What was that?
Okay. What?
30 seconds remaining. It
Sorry.
was like 5 seconds ago, so it's like 20 seconds.
Oh, is your keeper Xavier Yee?
No.
Is your keeper Kyle Mead?
Yes.
At
yes,
the death at
yes.
15 seconds, I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Okay.
No, it's because I was thinking like because at State College Xavier was there, and then I said his name, and then Kyle Mead immediately popped into my head. I was like, oh,
Yeah, there you go.
completely forgot about him.
All right, you have your
Also-
cuber, right, Ryan?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. I have my keeper.
3, 2, 1. Is your cuber Xavier Yee?
No.
Okay. It would have been an insane save. Is your cuber from Europe?
No.
Is your cuber from America?
Yes.
Is your cuber from the West Coast?
No.
Is your cuber from the East Coast?
Yes.
Is your cuber from Mid-Atlantic?
Yes.
Does your cuber reside in New Jersey?
Yes.
Is your cuber main square 1?
No.
Does your cuber main and end by N?
No.
Does your cuber main Pura?
No.
Does your cuber main Scube?
No.
Does your cuber main Clock?
Yes.
Oh god. No. No. Does your cuber have a 260 clock single?
Let me double check that one.
You can't do this to me.
Yes.
Does your cuber own Clicky Studios?
Stop asking questions, man.
I don't know who this is. Does your cuber Oh man. Does your cuber have is your cuber better than Ryan Michael Breen?
Yes.
Okay. Is
That
your-
was a low blow.
I know. Does your cuber hate Will Klauer?
Yes.
All right. Does your cuber like Ryan Schell?
Yes.
That's wrong. Does your cuber
Oh, wow.
Does your
No,
cuber we're ending the podcast right now. Did your cuber hit the gritty one time during a New Year's Eve comp, and it really embarrassed him for the rest of his life, and now he's just really sad about that one moment?
Yes.
Is your cuber? It's either like Eric or me. Is your cuber Carter Williams?
Yes.
3 seconds left on the clock. Okay. I'm so sorry.
Wait, is something about the New Year's Eve comp true?
Yeah, it is. I hit the gritty, and now it was like low key. It low key made me lose aura. Like only people who were at that combat know what I'm talking about.
Side note: in the middle of that, I threw my tea bottle behind me, and it went straight into my trash can.
Oh, it's actually
That's
impressive.
really cool, man. You're still fired.
I got a point.
You got the least
What
amount
are you
of points.
talking about? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't pick Carter Williams or something like that
Okay.
to make it easy.
I rigged it specifically against you. I'm kidding. That's a joke. Let it be known. Now we can move on. So, Will, what's it going to be? What's your achievement?
Oh. Do you want me to properly introduce the segment?
It's already been introduced. You can say your achievement now, Will. What
I
did
don't
you do
know.
last week?
What do you guys think I did last week?
I don't know.
Cubing wise. That's interesting.
Did you
Because
crush
I'm-
the dreams of someone by podiuming in Scoob again?
Did I dream about podium
No,
in
did you
Scoob?
crush someone's dreams by podiuming in Scoob again?
I haven't competed since like October of last year or
I
something.
know.
No, I haven't really done much. I mean, I've just been scubing, and that's about it. I'm prepping for 2 competitions that I'm finally able to go to in April. And that's UVA and Gobbler Cube Day, and both of those have Scube. I can't go to River Hill though, which kind of sucks, but it's okay.
Come to New Cumberland. There's 2 rounds of Scoob there.
Pennsylvania comps are like impossible, man.
Yeah. Ryan, what did you do last week?
Well, Penn State had their semesterly competition. Happy Valley Spring 2025. As I said earlier, the Clicky Studios got me 4 PRs in total.
Stop.
I was
saying
happy
that.
about that.
We don't need to know that.
But yeah, I will say I was kind of mad because I yet again missed podium by not that much. Because I thought I did really well in finals for pyramids, and I thought I was well enough to podium, and then I missed by like a tenth of a second on podiuming, so that wasn't very fun. And to go along with that, the world wouldn't even let me finish 4th because I forget who it was, but somebody else got the same average as me, but a better single. So I ended up 5th, but you know I'll always take PRs when they come around, but I'm still waiting on that podium.
It'll come.
I did no cubing for a week, and then
Oh yeah.
I podiumed by defying all my expectations for that video, to be honest. That video is going to be out after the series of the live stream competitions because I realized I'd rather just work on those live streams and then upload that video. You will see that video, or maybe not. There's so many canceled Clicky videos. We could just do a podcast episode about that. That's what we should have done. We should have done a podcast segment just about our canceled videos.
Oh god.
We have like a few, right?
Oh, we never know what we're gonna take off the shelf though. So Gotta keep people on
the
their
music
toes.
video. I think is done. I think that's. I think it's not happening. It's such an old video. It's too irrelevant now. You know? Is that what I'm saying?
For listeners, it's not a music video of a song. It
is a music video. We made our own song.
It's a video about cubing and music. It didn't pan out.
It was a video idea I wanted to put out because I had that really long fall break and then I just didn't work on it. So I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, yeah, I did that, and then I did the CubeCast thing, which was fun, and I did the and then I started cubing again, and I've never been more sad in my life. I'm kidding. I am working on the Palisades live streams though. Oh boy, I have to make so much. We have to make so much stuff for that. Eric is gonna be with me. He's coming to my house in a couple weeks too. And my room is awful. It's not suitable for someone to work on stuff with. But so I'm cleaning that up in between podcast episodes. The next time you'll see me, I'll either be really excited to share the new records that were broken at that competition, or I will be really, really tired. There is no in between. So, yeah. What do you guys? Is that it?
Let's just hope that we get out controversy free.
What does
Let's
that
do
mean?
But that'll be the number one goal.
Number one goal: record the world record single that will happen at LSC.
Yeah.
That's taboo. I never said it's going to happen. I said there's a possibility it will happen. Because now it's not going to happen
earlier.
because of Ryan.
293 single in round 2, solve 4.
At which comp?
LSC.
If it happens, you are getting a raise.
I'm not paid.
I know. You're getting a 2 billion% raise, okay?
Okay. Percent. That's not okay. Anyway.
So what did we talk about today? We talked about the Nicholas Archer 7.95 OH world record average. We talked about Random Meals 19.67 FMC world record mean, besting God's number. We talked about the expansion of our merch collection on Clicky Studios, which you can check out on clickystudios.com, or more directly in the link below with all of our updated merch on the Fourth Wall shop. We talked about Alex Bohack and the Southeast expansion we're doing at Clicky Studios. We brought back Guest a Cuber, where we guest cubers such as Graham Stiggins, Will Klauer, and for some reason Carter Williams. And then we figured out our personal cubing achievements and endeavors. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's shortened episode of No Comps on Mondays, because remember, there are no comps on Mondays. We'll see you then on the next Monday.
Bye.
We can end this godforsaken podcast once and for all. All right. Stop recording and boom.